is destructive.
This food is your culture.
Then the culture is destructive.
Boys, I know. This is XO Nicole. This is celebrity trash. I get it. But I believe that there is a level of narcissism on display here that speaks to the difficulties in, modern relationships and the like. So we gonna get at this. All right, it's coming to us from XO Nicole. How much do you value me time? Keri Hilson says she could live in separate houses from her husband. Now, Keri Hilson is a singer. She's in the Hollyweird business. She's secured her bag several times over. So, and I believe she built that bag off of failed relationships. I think she's like a Black Taylor Swift. I don't know, but either ways, like I spoke of before, it speaks to a level of narcissism just ingrained in modern American women, where it's like when you're in a relationship, the point isn't about me, it's about we. And those moments that you get to spend with that person should, at least initially, and I get it, trust me, I've been in long-term relationships. I get how you do need, you ain't trying to be up under nobody. No, definitely not. But that's what work and, other interests and hobbies are for, is for that me time. But, when you have those moments when you are together are just like, they can be as, smooth and, fun as possible. But this is modern America for you, right? Even if I were with someone, I still need me time. This is written by Charmin. You were named after toilet paper? Toilet paper? My God, I'm sorry, lady. Michelle. Miss Keri baby is back, y'all. All right, back like she never took a break from us. All right, sure. But this time, she's not on the microphone explaining how to Pretty Girl Rock. Instead, Keri Hilson is on the big screen as the leading lady for the TV One's Don't Waste Your Pretty, the film adaptation of Demetria Lucas's book, which follows Keri's character as she gears up to find love again. Oh my God. That sounds absolutely terrible, but sure. I mean, cut your check. I'm not mad at you. Get paid. She also stars in the upcoming Lifetime TV film, A 7 Deadly Sins story, Lust and Envy, based on the 7 Deadly Sins book. But okay, I don't care about any other shit. So, sis has been low-key booked and busy. Oh my God. I'm sorry, this writing, oh, so bad. After a breakup and 2-year hiatus from social media, where she believes the criticism and the praise can be equally dangerous, Keri has resurfaced for air, where she says she feels clearer, better, and more self-aware and more confident. But it was in a recent interview with Hello Beautiful that grabbed our attention. Okay, XO Nicole, when asked about what is Hello Beautiful, they just be making this bullshit up, I swear, I swear, like their little magazines and like the tabloid, it's always some new shit. When asked about what she learned about inner beauty while filming, it was her who suggested that she should allow more time for love. Like, how much time do you need after all these breakups? I mean, am I right or wrong? But the person in this world that you spend the most time with is you. Like right? I'm weird. I'm the weird one. I think I learned that I should take a little more time for love. I should put myself in positions. What the hell? That was weird. That was very weird. I should put myself in positions a little more often, but I won't do online dating. I never felt moved, and it's just not for me. As a celebrity, I never felt the need to go that route, and I don't think it's very wise. As a woman, you really don't need to go that route. You're Keri Hilson. There's dudes throwing schmeat at you 24/7 a day. Like, this is not... all right, sweetheart. Okay. She continued. I like Mika Jones, her lead character, or Micah, whatever. That in that I love myself, I love my singleness, and I love my alone time. Even if I were with someone, I still need me time a lot, to a point where I could probably live in 2 separate houses with my own husband. I've done 2 separate countries for over a decade. I want to put myself in a position to find that partner and maybe accelerate the process in between, because I go years in between relationships, but that relationships ain't dicks though. Okay? Relationships and dicks are 2 completely different things. And I can guarantee you're not going years between dicks. That's just not how that works. There's probably like 5 or 6 dudes that she calls up like, oh yeah, I need to get gutted out right quick. And hey, she has at it. Like, women like really like to bullshit, don't they? Believe it or not, living separately in marriage is becoming more and more common among modern couples, because they're not really couples. Like these people, like, I'm really noticing that people really don't like each other anymore. I mean, the whole CV situation isn't like a domestic violence and abuse from both ends up. Like, aren't all these problems that were problems already just been exacerbated because people have kind of been stuck with each other for the past year, and it's like, yo, I need my me time. Like I said, that's what work and other interests and hobbies are for. So you guys can have that separate time, but the time that you spend together should always be spent towards, growing together. Because that's one of the things that I've learned in relationships, is that, you're either growing together or you're growing apart. And there tends to be a point, like in my own relationship, it's pretty obvious when the writing's on the wall. But neither one of you kind of want to be the first one to nip that plug. But that's where that whole saying, I need me time, I need me in space. That's literally what's like, 3-4 years, supposed to be 3-4 years into the relationship. But she wants to start off with, I can guarantee you, once again, she's not in between dicks. She might be in between relationships, because there's no such thing as a commitment anymore, but she is completely satisfied when it comes to, the meats in her life, man. Don't be a sucker. Don't fall for it. All right, but research proves otherwise. Okay, let's see what else I have to say on this. Believe it or not, living separately in marriage, it supposedly gives people all the advantages of autonomy, or doing what you want in your own space, which is it's literally the complete opposite of marriage. When you enter a marriage, and either a husband or wife, you are making a commitment to someone. You are sitting there saying, hey, yeah, I'm not living for me anymore. I'm living for we. And to go back to the entire point of this video, it really speaks to this narcissism that's really, it's embedded in all of us, because we're here in the United States, we're all super narcissistic and into our own shit, right? But when it comes to the women, they took to it like flies to shit when offered the opportunity to really indulge in her whims. Women will take to it like flies to shit, and then we continuously look around like, oh, well, why is everything bad? Why is everything miserable? It's because we don't, that's not the way everyone, I should say, was raised. But research points to otherwise. A darker motivation. People can end up living apart because they feel anxious, vulnerable, and even fearful about living with a partner. Why did you move? And why did you even bother getting married, huh? That's so weird. And despite living apart together, women still often continue to perform traditional roles. So, you got to double up on the cooking and cleaning. That makes absolutely no sense. That's one of that's supposed to be the convenience of marriage. Is like, all right, well, yeah, you was gonna make the bed anyway, so just make one bed instead of making 2. But yeah, oh my goodness. Remember, this is coming to us from Nicole XO, guys. And Keri has never been known to be shy about her dating life and how she chooses to move within it. And that's why she's quote unquote single. Once again, she ain't missing dick. She's just missing a committed relationship. And well, shit, I guess you can't have one without the other now, can you? As she has been on a mission to normalize dating as you want it to look like. Why is that your mission? Just live your life, Keri. But nope. She has to interfere with everybody else's shit too. That's you're a woman. She also is a firm believer in space and maintaining it until you're good and damn ready to have someone infiltrate. Okay, I'm single by choice. We know, because you could pick any simp off of the lot. It like when women sit here and say shit like that, they always like act like, oh yeah, well they always make it seem as if it would be just so hard for them to go out and find somebody who'd be willing to try and give his commitment to her, but she can never. And I will repeat this: Keri Hilson can never fully be committed to you, guy who wasn't one of the first 5 to get in the guts. Sorry, is what it is. I mean, if you get the opportunity, strokes, all right, because she is not an unattractive woman. But yeah, real talk. This is it's so much narcissism. It's so much. It's a lack of self-awareness, right? Because trust me, I think we're around the same age, Keri. I know you're in your 30s now, so it really is like the wall just coming in and, you know, saying, smacking the chick around right quick. But I mean, she's still strokeable. Make no mistake. I'm not. What? She's like, hey Jay, you wanna? What? Hell yeah! Like, but remember, boys, fucking commitment are not the exact same thing. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Go into the description box and, you know, go nuts and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Keri Hilson is absolutely gorgeous. Make no mistake about it. But that's the thing about beauty. That's the thing about exterior beauty. You know, it doesn't particularly give you the full set of stats when it comes to what type of mother she'd make or what type of, you know, companion she would aim to be. Her sitting here saying how she'd need her. Like, I already need my own space and I don't even know the dude. Like that lets you know the level of narcissism that's really embedded in a lot of modern women and guys too. I'm not a sexist pig, but let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until the next one.
Men, we don't know what we did.